pretty good kid, was kind of faltering in some of his decisions
Yeah.
when he was a freshman.
Just having a little fun, or a little
Great.
too far.
I mean, this is a student that's always been very good, always stayed pretty well. Well, there are some activities that maybe I didn't feel were going in the right way.
Yeah.
And I told Chris,
Common at that age, I must say. I mean, that's a
common
very
thing,
fundamental
Common thing.
developmental phase of everyone's life.
common thing, but it was going to be over my dead body that I was going to allow him, while I had any control, which I only
Right.
had control till he was 18,
Right.
to give him ever opportunity to be on the best path. Because unfortunately, he had some friends that were on that path with him that really had a hard road. Now, would have Chris
Yes.
continued on making some of those, what I would call poor decisions? Because back then it's peer pressure.
Right.
I don't know.
And you are with who you surround yourself with.
You are with who you surround yourself with. So I decided to make a little change, and I sent him to camp at Culver.
Just camp to
Just
start?
camp. It was 6 weeks, which I think he thought it was a week. He was very mad at me. Uncle Gary took him to the airport, thank goodness.
That's a good neutralizer.
It was a good neutralizer. Thank you, Uncle Gary, for doing that. And Chris,
I wonder what that drive was like.
I don't know, this was kind of back before you could have cell phones, and Chris was not very happy, which we all know the famous email about Culver.
I know
summer
I know
camp.
it. I
We
know
read
I
it
know
at his
it.
we read it at his wedding. It was very good.
Just to key in the audience, could you just highlight a few cliff notes from that note?
Well, Chris was at a camp for 6 weeks that to me was a leadership camp.
Culver Military Academy summer camp.
Summer camp, which you look back on it, was pretty fun, but to him, he had just gone to hell. Marching,
folding, cleaning,
had to
scrubbing the
he
shitters.
he had to wear a certain outfit, he had to make a bed a certain way. And one of our first phone calls that I was in Montana, I remember it distinctly. Chris said, "Mom, you need to come get me. I have a butt rash from marching so much. I need you to come get me. And this is the gentleman, Mr. Mayfield, that you need to call and come get me.
You must come get me.
You must come get me because I have a butt rash from marching so much." And I said, "Don't they have Decidin that we could maybe put between those cheeks and
Yeah.
you won't have a butt rash?"
Honestly,
he-
he could have thought of some. If he want, that goes to show that
Had a butt rash.
his mind needed it at that time, because he could have come up with something better.
And I had never been to Culver, so I didn't know exactly. Now, I had been there 100 years, but he told me, "Mom, everyone here is from Mexico and from South America, and all of their parents are drug dealers. And I need you to come get me because that's why all these kids are here. Everyone's a drug dealer. All the kids here, their parents are drug dealers, and there are guard towers here at Culver, and the people are up there and they have guns." Which, as we know, Culver is a very privileged life.
It's a good school.
It's a beautiful academy.
I mean, it's a very disciplined environment, but
discipline.
there's no one in watchtowers with
There's
guns.
no one in
and
watchtowers,
there's
and
no
they're not
cartel
drug dealers.
kids.
No, there's not cartel. No, the cartel did not send their kids there. So as we worked through this that summer, and Chris somehow had a change of heart, and he decided that maybe he would like to go. Not there, but maybe somewhere like that.
Oh, okay.
So
So
I
he initially he was open to just,
Maybe something different.
okay.
And of course, I had Mr. Best at the time meet with him, which I don't know that he knew I set that up. At the
Yeah.
time, I did. And he thought he'd be a good candidate because I didn't know. And
Yeah.
kind of the rest is history. Chris went, and I don't know. He'll be the first one to tell you it's probably his favorite place that he ever went educationally.
Oh, absolutely.